Of March, which is Women's History Month, the organization Hip Hope is presenting the Many Shades of Color Young Women's Conference with the theme, I Am Me. Well, today we're going to share a full circle moment from a young girl who attended because her mom said she had to now that young lady encouraging others to be inspired and get involved. Victoria Williams attended the very first Many Shades of Color conference as a third grader, simply because her mother was a volunteer. But she soon found herself in a space that felt like home.
And I saw a lot of people that looked like me, which is really kind of rare living here in Iowa. And it was a great experience for me and a great environment.
While attending various workshops, Victoria soon became inspired by a poem she heard from keynote speaker Dr. ANNISSA Roland.
I am me, uniquely me. My gifts are my speciality. I am me, and that's who I be, and no one can take that away from me.
So inspired by what she heard, Victoria wrote the words down where she could see them every day.
I remember going home and I was just kept replaying it in my mind over and over. And then I got home and I had my little chalkboard and I just wrote down what she said, and it stayed up there for like a good 3 months.
I really wanted to create a message where the young ladies would be able to encourage themselves and be very mindful of the things they say to themselves about themselves.
In a full circle moment this year at the conference, Victoria, along with other young women, will have a chance to have their voices heard. Victoria will be co-presenting along with her mentor to help share a powerful message of friendship and relationships.
How to identify good or bad friendships, and just make sure we have people around us that are good and that support us.
Another young professional, Natalia Jackson from California, will be a keynote speaker this year and is excited to express her feelings on the theme, I Am Me.
I Am Me is embracing your worth and imperfections because we are all the architects of our own lives. And I hope to bring that to the table this year. No better way to educate youth by seeing other youth share the message to them, which is why I think since I am so young, I'm still learning and I'm growing and I'm joining this new program, I'll be able to relate to them.
And the inspiring message of Dr. ANNISSA's poem from that first conference has evolved over the years, but as she shares, the words will always stay the same.
You have to be able to speak love to yourself, regardless of what the world says to you, regardless of an imposter feeling of I shouldn't be here. To know that you have a seat at the table and you deserve to be there like anybody else in that space. So to be able to sit up and say, I am me, uniquely me, that'll never change.
Breathe in those positive words this morning. So a big focus for the conference with Dr. ANNISSA, who will be there again, will be talking about how girls deserve straight A's. And that stands for awareness, affinity spaces, advocacy, and agency. All young women of shades of color are encouraged to be a part of this virtual event this year. It's the first week of March, and you still have time to register as the deadline has been extended, but you want to do it very, very soon. So go to hiphopeinc.org for all the details.